Good morning everyone, my name is Christian from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where we continue exploring the north. We're trying to get all these quests, all these points explored and all these quests done. I'm not sure we're going to manage to do so, but I am going to give it a really good go. Hopefully before moving on, since we are going to sail to England, who knows when we'll come back. There's a possibility that we might come back at any point, but we'll have to see. For the moment, let's go in this direction. We got some health, we got some range. We're going to go for some light attack and Way of the Wolf, which provides us with extra bonuses. And then we can get this. Probably after that we're going to get critical chance and range resistance, just to see what we open here and here. But for now, let's see. There is that scouting point up top, but there is a quest closer to us, and I think I can already see some guy or some enemy. Let's see. What is this dude about? Oh no, that's just a stump. Ooh, we have ourselves some hallucination going on. Let's see, well, let's give this a go.
Hey now, hey. How curious.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay, so definitely not the quest for this level. This is definitely a quest for when we come back. But that was like an ice giant and something else along those lines. How curious. But we lost our helmet as an idea, like we have to put it back on. That is a bit weird. I'm sure that things like this will get patched out, at least we don't lose it entirely. So we're going to go explore this side. And then we're probably going to go for the next point. Who knows? We'll check the things out, see if maybe we can succeed at least at one more quest or two during this episode and then move to England. And since we're making a settlement there, it should be pretty nice. I think it will work with us. That will be the village that we expand. I mean, I'm sure that that is going to be the village that we expand. And who knows what will happen to Sigurd? Are we going to betray him? I think we can fight maybe the fates. Like, we might be able not to kill him. Like, we just banished. Maybe we should have killed him now that we're moving on. Like, I thought that we might stay in the land and fight for it, or just plot things out. But I guess not. For a second there I was continuously going for that quest. But let's check this out first. Anything of value in this camp? Nope. But since the fire is lit, I guess there is some camper or something in the area. These graphics and this snow, just now it came to my head, it makes me wanna play Anno, what was it, the 2200? I think that's the one that I'm thinking of. Like, it has this kind of white snows and all these yellow lights when the sun is setting down and things like that. I think that would be pretty cool to play as well. Let's see. Okay, well, we have a pretty long way down. Uh, So we're back, without dying this time. I had to take the longer route instead of this one. But we're good now, we're good. Let's check this out. What is with these carrion stones? What do we have to do? There's some arrows here, so we might... Let's see.
So, go on. Try it yourself. Eivor. Come. Stand here and look out over the fjords. Hold my hand. There you go.
I've never been so high.
Your father brought me here long ago, when we were just 19 winters.
Ooh.
Together
Let's
we
see, so we
stacked
can
stones
rotate.
into cairns.
These?
Yes. Think of this as a test of mind and wit. Stack the cairn stones high and wide into any shape you like.
How do I win?
You win by playing. And a
Hold.
quiet mind is your
What is this?
reward.
Backspace? Yes. Okay, well, we did one of the quests. I'm sure things will become much tougher from now on. But we gain a skill point, and that is awesome. So I think we actually are doing well by going around and exploring these areas. We are discovering a few more experience points and a few more abilities to go around with. And that is pretty awesome. Okay, well, there are some wealth points here, but they're nothing on the important side. So I want to go for that. And the best way to do so would be to go through this area right here. And call the boat. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go through here, call the boat, and travel all the way around that island. Okay, these enemies are tougher than the ones we had before. Like you saw, that bow could not even penetrate the skin of the enemy. Okay, at least these are still weak. So those polar bears, I guess they are at a strength of 280. Are you sure? Oh, I pressed the heal button. Okay, there they are.
Stay here.
So let's check this out. What's the nearest point that we have here? So I think this is what we see, but maybe there's something there. Let's see. If I go with the eagle,
Sunan, guide me.
no, he does not see anything. Well, we'll start
Let the sail out.
opening the sail. We'll go around this isle, and in the meantime, let's ask our storyteller
We
to
need an epic tale.
tell us a story.
During my 19th winter, Styrbjorn ordered the construction of a new longhouse. A splendid hall you now see at Thornburg. To build this longhouse, he employed the help of 20 men. I was among them, as was Fradi, the strongest and stoutest man I had ever seen. He set about felling trees and hewing wood for timber. Fradi was the fastest of us, dropping 41 trees in only 2 days. On the third day, a spindly man called Nar was near upon felling his first tree. He had hacked it all the way around like some mad animal. When the tree fell, it did so in a direction he had not wished. Straight down upon Fradi. Nar called out, but it was too late. Fradi had only enough time to turn and face the doom bearing down upon him. With that, he raised his arms to embrace the timber hammer. The force of the trees falling drove Fradi deep into the snowbank, yet his arms never let go. He held that angry trunk as a lover. Like hounds, we scooped at the snow to reach him. We found Fradi 10 feet down, alive but in pain, still bearing the tree upon his shoulder.
Left sail. Run up the sail.
Okay, that was a better story. Do we have time to ask for one more? Let's see. Oh, definitely. So we do have some more time.
Who will share a tale?
You may not know this, but Ragnar Lothbrok once asked me to lead his early assault on England myself. This would have been 8, maybe 10 years back. It's hard to say. The winters blow into one another like a great white fog. But I remember as if it were yesterday. Ragnar appeared at my home unannounced. Naturally, I welcomed him. He had traveled a great distance only to see me. So I poured him ale and fed him bread and listened as he talked. He was feeling anxious about his journey, leading so many men into such a great war. It was a burden he could not handle. It was then, with tears wetting his lids, that he said, "Dag, teach me the art of war. Lead us to England and to victory." But I shook my head. "Ragnar," I told him, "I have 2 weddings I must attend soon. Were it not for these, surely I would help you." Ragnar bowed his head. "Thank you, Dag," he said. "Though you will not be on my ship, you will be present in spirit, and that is enough."
We can continue later.
I like that, the laughter. There's that. And that, my friends, is how the laughter in the 90s comedy films appeared. But yeah, that was a pretty good story. It does take us a certain level of art to be able to come up with this type of stories, exaggerated stories, but without. They were said like, you realize that they're exaggerated, but there's nothing exaggerated by the way they tell it, right? Many times you have people who exaggerate the stories, but they also exaggerate it in the way they tell it, like they're really pumped up or they're really trying to convince you and saying, really, it really happened like that. but not dog. So let's see, let's check what is on top of this. Looks like a bit of an enemy fortress, though not sure that's the case. Shall see if there's anything else that we could use here. Somehow I doubt it. But let's look at the area. Okay, a new location has been discovered here. We can go through this. Okay, some skeletons. Not interested by iron. Let's collect everything that's here. Scribbled words from Ragnvald the Wandering Skald. Was Ymir the only of his kind? Were there other great giants before? If they were, did they give birth to the world like our own? Other realms with other men? Other gods? Oh. Okay, let's synchronize this area as well. With this we've explored the entire map. The current entire map. I'm guessing sooner or later we'll have to fight with King Harold, right? So, what do we have here? A few wealth points. I'll collect them later on if need be. But we have three more quests here, and an iron mine there. Let's try to go here first. Do you think that we could jump onto anything from here? Nope. You know, this is the bad thing with getting taught by Assassin's Creed, that every one of those hawk points leads to somewhere. Or is it hawk points or is it eagle? I think it was something eagle's nest. Let's see, how can we... Whoa, 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 whoa. Vikings very well known for their ability to walk on ropes. I think we cannot pass further in. Like that wall will prevent us from moving forward. So I guess this is it. As far as exploring this land, this is it. Yeah? Okay. Well, we did everything that we could do. Let's go back here, back home, talk to the port, in the port with Sigurd, and we'll see what we do there. Raiding monastery is a great way to swiftly gather the necessary resources. Spoiler alert. Yeah. Good. Let's talk to Sigurd here.
Eivor, the wind favors us. We should set sail without delay.
You made quick work of packing. Well done.
The dream of new lands is a powerful lure.
As is the promise of glory. But the act of leaving so beloved a home, there's a sadness to it.
Having doubts?
No, not at all. The die is cast.
Then let fate guide our journey. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let us take to the water and leave unbothered while we have the chance.
That chance has passed. Look.
Fate flies on swifter wings than we.
King Harald's banner.
Sigurd, what is this assembly? What are you planning?
An exit, father. As graceful as I can. For if I cannot be king in the land of my birth, I will start a new saga. In England.
Nonsense. Your place is here, son, at my side. There will be other victories soon. Other glories.
My choice is made, father. Do not hope otherwise.
It is easy to lose one's way on the road to glory. Do not let false victories blind you to what is true.
You talk of false victories to me, old man? A sad old bear who destroyed his honor with one bent knee. The further I sail from this place, the louder I will sing.
I will be his anchor, Lord.
No. You must be his better half. May Agir bless your voyage.
Okay. Raw materials, 300 supplies. Okay. Well, let's see how this works. Seat. Oh, so we'll be rowing.
Tears is over, you weeping sacks of wool. Put some muscle into those bulls.
Ration your strength, dog. We have an ocean to cross.
All right, you lazy backrout. Sigurd, what's our course?
The sons of Ragnar established a settlement near the coast. We set sail for them. Raggi, sing a song to lift our hood.
To rouse the gods! Inspire a mighty fart from Thor to speed us on our way!
An ocean lies before us, Eivor, and on its far side, a new kingdom awaits.
You know England well from your travels.
I spent a season in their kingdom of Mercia, a temperate land, lush and wild. By now, the sons of Ragnar will have claimed its heart.
Do we mean to join their army?
They will join ours. In time, all of England will know of Ravenclan and the glory we brought to that fractured land. So to England, glory and destiny!
To England!
To England! For Valhalla!
Seems like we just begun the game. This is going to be... And as we know from the other games... Oh, I guess we're back to the future now. Hopefully this won't take long. I am not a big fan of these stages, but hey, they're part of the game.
At the University of Cambridge, Dr. Searca told a worried audience that scientists have few answers for them.
Since the mass coronal ejection of 2012, the strength of the Earth's magnetic field has increased by a factor of 50,000. This has resulted in huge disturbances in radio and satellite communications, dangerous bands of radiation around the poles, and as we can all see from our window, an aurora borealis that never burns away. Unfortunately, we are stumped as to why this is happening, and if we cannot find an answer soon, it may may change the way we live, the way we communicate, even the way we evolve forever.
Dr. Circa went on to say,
Bought you more electrolytes? Oh, new and improved citrus flavor.
Thanks, Sean. How do we fix this? How are you the key to everything?
Okay.
You're a long way from home, Eivor.
Guess we'll explore the area. I am going to put it all in this episode just so we can come back to England. I know that some of the episodes are longer than usual, but it's very awkward to cut this out. And I feel like we're all here for the Vikings, not this so much. So if this is not really your thing, you know what to do.
Would love to play around, but I have bigger things on my mind.
Okay.
Did you get my tea?
Mint tea is not actually tea, Bex. It's an infusion. It's really just dirty, minty water.
I don't care what you call it, Sean. Did you buy any?
Of course I did, love.
Hey, sorry about pulling you out. The generator was sputtering.
That's fine. I needed air.
How is the Animus data stream? Comfortable?
Felt pretty stable after a while.
Good. Just give me a sec and you can jump back in.
Another satellite came down. Did you see?
I did. One of Abstergo's.
That's good.
Well, most of North America just lost its GPS service, so depends what you mean by good, really.
Right. Even when we win, we lose.
Okay, we're all set. Whenever you're ready, you can jump back in.
Sean has been busy.
An audio fragment sent from an unknown location to our encrypted service. Nothing was stolen, nothing corrupted, just a quick deposit and gone. We got lucky this time. So what is it? A cryptic sound file, voice unknown, with a signal beneath it? The signal was a code. Led us to the precise spot. Here in New England, we dug. And good lord, we struck gold. Well, silver, dominant currency in the Dark Ages. Point is, it was a grave site. A Norse warrior dating to the late 19th century, early 10th century AD. A few centuries before the earliest known settlements. This is big news if we have it right. Question remains, how did these bones get here and why?
You mind if I put some music on?
Go for it.
Cool.
Okay, I don't want to sit and bounce my head.
Hello, Layla.
Sean, what do you make of the grave out there?
Well, it overturns a few hundred years of scholarship about the first Europeans to set foot in North America. Apart from that, it's just a bunch of muddy bones, isn't it?
Can we talk about this thing on my neck for a second?
Ah, the mood stabilizer. Yes.
It's not harmful, is it? I mean, I feel good, but I want to make sure there's no side effects.
There shouldn't be. It's only blocking outside signals, a passive effect, so the staff doesn't, you know, mess with you.
Sean, what happened last year, I had no control over that. I tried to resist.
I understand. And your old team, maybe they don't. But we've seen that sort of thing before. Still, if you want to work with us and get to the bottom of why the world is about to end for the second time in 8 years, then you wear that thing until we say otherwise. William's orders.
I know. It's not a problem.
It's just a few more weeks, yeah? Just until we figure this out.
You're right. I know you're right.
Okay.
You gonna put this in the fridge, Sean?
Of course. In half a minute.
Remember, tomatoes go on the counter, not the fridge. Please enjoy your stay. Remember, all the garbage must be packed out, and please water the plants once a day. Yeah, I won't remember that.
Okay, well, let's talk to her as well.
Feeling okay?
Better. But I'm worried that it could happen again. The two data streams.
I can't promise it won't. I barely understand it myself.
It felt like two minds, fighting over one brain. It hurt like a shotgun to the head.
Right. There's something about this Viking's DNA sample that feels dense, noisy.
Could it be the staff? Interfering somehow?
How do you mean?
My headaches, my temper. They started the day I got that thing.
I hope you're not making excuses for, you know, your friend.
Jesus, no. I'm not.
Sorry. Just take it easy. And if you feel yourself slipping again, let us know.
I'm trying. I really am.
We're definitely missing some storyline here. We're probably going to come back later on.
Be nice to sleep in a real bed when this is over.
Well, my friends, I think we're gonna put a cut in here and we'll be back in the next episode straight in England. For the moment, I hope you have enjoyed it and I'll see you in the next episode. Have a wonderful day, everyone.